do we have a motion?
I make a motion for, what is it, seven, C, job title change for the human resources director, presented by the.
I would like to make a second.
Second.
Or second has been made by trustee Herrera. Discussion, please.
God, it's so annoying.
So item seven C, again, this was, requested with certain, wording to appear on the agenda. It would be a resolution adopting a change of job title for the Human Resources Director to Administrative Services, Director. It's in our packet as item seven C. The resolution as reads. Whereas the city of Anthony, here in city, is governed by mayor and board of trustees who hold legislative authority of government of the city. And whereas of today, June 18, 2024, in order to ensure that Anthony is exercising all necessary caution with respect to human resources, and or in order to provide a better work environment and workflow, the mayor and board of trustees will impose a job title change for its current human resources director. And whereas the human resources director's title will change from human resources director to administrative services director. And whereas the administrative services director will continue to serve all current duties. And whereas the administrative services director will follow the implemented chain of command. Again, we might need to amend that because of what we did. Passed on June 18, 2024. And whereas the chief procurement officer post as an RFP, request for proposal for an outside human resources services as soon as practical in both El Paso and Las Cruces newspapers. And now therefore be it resolved by the board of trustees of the city of Anthony that a resolution and job title change for human resources director to administrative services director, unless board of trustees approval is rescinded. And be it resolved that it is the will of the board of trustees that this resolution be implemented through mutually acceptable procedures in partnership with the city administration. And now therefore be it resolved that a job title change for the above shall take effect immediately after June 18, 2024, in accordance with this resolution. This resolution was, I do a lot of my work at like 2 in the morning when I'm going to bed. So some of the things I would recommend changing would be, for example, there where it says, now therefore be it resolved that a job title change for the above shall take effect immediately after June 18, 2024. So I would recommend that we change that until, maybe something that says until an RFP is awarded to outside human resources services. So that way we don't run into the issue of, who's doing what and stuff like that. Again, this is just comments, I'm not making a formal motion.
Mayor Pro Tem Levine.
Yes.
This is why I put it on the discussion, and, I know you requested consideration action, just cause knowing that we needed to amend several things prior to passing like this, I thought it was a good idea for you guys to kinda iron it out here. Changing those dates or with like the RFP. So if you would like, I can jot down those amendments or those comments, or you can present it as you like it, at the following meeting, or until the policies have been changed.
The thing is, I think, it should have appeared on the agenda as consideration and action, and then, we should have been told, hey, several attempts to do things like the chain of command, the handbook, and stuff like that. And then, it's requested again, and then I'm not told until literally, hey, had it been requested before, if it was gonna be an issue, maybe it should have been brought up back then. But that's the issue that I have right now, that I think we all have, that the previous board caused a lot of damage, and right now we're doing, damage control. So yes, I concur with you, but, I think because of, for example, we're going to be discussing the, budget, the upcoming, what is it, next week, the 24th? That's the time to, add funding for an HR, consultant. So there was an urgency in passing this. It was submitted within a timely manner, and all these issues, arise literally after like the third or fourth attempt to have it on the, agenda right before, the, passing of the, budget. So I do think it's, necessary. Yes, we can, make amendments to do it right now, have this effective until whatever, HR consultant comes in. So that we have enough time to basically, add it onto the budget. A lot of the times I'm telling employees, and I've grilled employees, when they come in front of me, well, you're asking for this and this, but you're not showing me proof, you're not showing me, you're not painting the picture for me. When I'm requesting it, or other members are requesting it on the, budget, workshop, this is our proof. Hey, we passed this, the board thinks this, we're painting the picture for not only the finance director, because he criticizes us, no, I don't think you should do that, I think you should do this, and stuff like that. This just helps us paint the picture for, selling our budget. So I guess we can, if the rest of the board agrees, pass it today, and we can do contingent on, the same exact wording that we did right now. But one of the, lines that I think needs to be changed is right there where it says, whereas the administrative services director will follow the implemented chain of command passed on June 18, 2024. So we can, amend it to read something, yes, it passed today, but it's contingent, so we can put the administrative services director will follow the implemented chain of command once it takes place on its set date. And I know there's like typos occurring. Resolution.
Mayor Pro Tem Joaquin, if I may. If I'm not mistaken, we would have to amend the HR job description first. So that's another contingency that we would have to account for. And I guess just to, well, let's leave it at that.
So to make it simple, I would, unless board, wants to, hold off, I would like to make a motion for the last item, to make amendments, where it says, now therefore be it resolved that a job title change for the above shall take effective immediately after June 18, 2024, in accordance with this resolution. Instead, I would like for it to be, now therefore be it resolved that a job title, change, for the above take effect once all necessary procedures are put in place. What that does is, by wording it like that, is that there's no real date, set. Obviously, it would take effect once everything is done, like we have been, discussing earlier, today, in this case, I was gonna say less information is better, but no, less information is not better, it's just not, putting an exact, date, it's just saying once everything is established, like the RP and stuff like that. And then, the other change would be, says, whereas the Administrative Services Director will follow the implemented chain of command passed on June 2024. Instead of putting passed on June 2024, I would like to, put, once it takes effect. And obviously we have a couple of typos, where it says like, obviously the resolution B is together, practical, procurement, and current, as needed are simple changes.
Towards the end, oh, sorry. You have enforced on June 29th. Sorry, June 19th, which I can just remove this.
Yes. And then right there, it just says pass, approve, and adopted this 18th day of June 2024, but obviously it won't be enforced on June 19th because that was removed. Based on the wording that we're changing, now therefore be it resolved that a job title change take effect once all necessary procedures are taken. That's just, saying once everything is, changed, then, we're set to go on the job title change.
Sorry, I meant the, take effect once unnecessary changes have been established, but you said
That's-
unnecessary.
That's perfect, that's fine. Does anybody else have any comments or changes?
Can you put it back on the screen?
So we have the first, whereas the Administrative Service Director will follow the implement chain of command once it takes effect. Second change was now there be resolved that the job title change for the above take effect once all necessary changes have been established in accordance with this resolution.
You're with it?
Go ahead.
So, approving this, it's saying that, the only duty that is being taken away from this person would be the HR. All the other duties would stay the same.
Right, and, here it does say that it basically continues.
Yeah, it continues until
But obviously, kind of like with everything else that we were discussing with the chain of command, after this, job duties, job description, comes and, is drafted, then that would fall under once all necessary changes, take effect. So as long as we don't have a job description, job duties, then this change won't take, effect. So, yes, we can pass, this, and this allows us to, let the chief procurement officer put it out to bid. It basically instructs administration, we need this change, put it out to bid, but then we fall under, putting together the, job description, what are gonna be the duties and stuff like that. So until that is done, then because of the wording that it says there, all necessary changes, then it won't take effect until all those changes are made.
would it be fair if I asked the chief procurement officer to have an input?
That's what we would do.
Would you like to say whether it's favorable for you to do away with the HR, duties, or would, I don't know, I just need some, if you feel comfortable commenting on it, if not, that's fine.
I mean, I rather not comment, but the only thing I would say is, I guess just be mindful of the budget. Cause I know those services are expensive, but I mean, I do have a lot on my plate, but
And that was one of the concerns, because I looked at all the duties and everything that you're doing, and we actually need like a full-time HR to oversee, but you will still be doing your same procurement balance and all that stuff. But I just wanna make sure, touch bases with you and, cause I know you have a lot of issues on your plate. So, if you don't want to comment, that's fine.
No, I appreciate it, I wasn't prepared, I think somebody was
Right.
asking me, but,
That's fine, I don't wanna put you in more of a spot. That's fine.
Any other questions from the board? Do we have a motion to, accept this resolution as is?
We can keep the same motion with the amendments, which we have first, motion by trustee Garcia and, second by trustee Herrera.
Okay. So first motion has been made by trustee Garcia, second motion has been made by trustee Herrera with the amendments. Seeing and hearing, no further comments, roll call please.
Mayor Pro Tem Odine,
Yes.
trustee Garcia,
Yes.
trustee Barrera,
No.
trustee Herrera.
Yes.
Mayor Pro Tem, you have 3-1 vote, motion passes.
Now we move on to item number 8A, consideration and action to approve lighting for Little Adams Park, presented